Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is up slightly here, about 0.1% on the S&P. Nasdaq's up about 0.2. Semiconductors down a little bit. Dow's flat. Russell 2000 is down close to almost 2% there, about 1.6% negative on small caps. However, small caps still leading, I believe, year to date compared to the S&P and the Nasdaq. Banks up about half percentage there. We got the energy up a little bit. Transports down. Biotech and the emerging market is down a little bit heavier today, about 2%, 1.5% there. Grayscale Bitcoin got hit today, down 6%. Gold and silver pretty much flat. Some of these guys are up a little bit. Treasury bonds down. VIX is down about 5%. So let's stick with the S&P 500 ETF. 65-minute chart spider here. So this is probably the perfect representation of what sideways looks like. I mean, this is very tight consolidation, right? I mean, this is a 3 days price action right here, right? This is that's a Monday, and that's a Tuesday, and then this is today, Wednesday price action, just moving sideways. And I'm gonna show you how that oscillator looks like. We've been talking about how, you know, the oscillator resetting while the price consolidate, move sideways. I mean, you know, this is like probably the tightest range we've seen in the last, I don't know, 11 months or 12 months or so. Just really, really tight sideways range after a big move we've seen. Not a whole lot of volatility either. Not a whole lot of shenanigans. It's just been grinding really tightly here. As I zoom out, you'll see what I mean, how tight this is. You can see here, it's really tight. It's really tight, just few points tight range here for 3 days in a row. And that's essentially a good thing, right? After a big move, instead of giving the gains away, pretty much moving it sideways, waiting until that oscillator to reset. But check out that oscillator, how much it has tanked in the last couple of days here, right? I mean, that thing is just flooding to the downside. And usually when you see such a thing, you will see the price section come down with it. You can see right here, we got the oscillator coming down. They usually come down with it. But this time around, with that kind of oscillator tankage, we seeing price being very, very adamant at this point. So, you know, there isn't a whole, basically today's price action looks exactly same as where we were like yesterday and where we were on Monday. However, only difference is that the oscillator, right? Because we were right on that extreme overbought level. We talked about we need that oscillator to reset. You can look at this oscillator as kind of like a gauge, like an energy gauge, like bulls are running, they're getting tired, right? That market can correct through time or through price, and definitely we're correcting through time. We're just waiting, right? The bulls are just waiting to run again. It's just that but it just needs to get that energy back. And for it to get its energy back, we need to see this oscillator coming back down. I think the ideal level will be this support, right? I think this is an ideal level for the oscillator continue low. I think tomorrow we're gonna get there. So at this point, you can see that my short-term moving average has gone up quite a bit here since it last retested was March 30th. Now we're above this gap area, so 404. So even if the market comes back down to 403 or 404 to retest some of these levels, and by the time this thing comes down, you'll definitely see the oscillator coming back down here. And at that point, bulls been fully rested and ready to go, ready to make a move again to the upside. And so I think 403 is the level to watch. And obviously the 404 is a short-term moving average. We want to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers as this market is continuing to stay up and keeping those gains steady without no crazy shenanigans yet. So 4344, not a whole lot to cover today. Let's see how the market plays out in the remainder of this week. We'll go from there. Enjoy your evening and good luck trading tomorrow.